If you can't pay for food, don't simply invite. If you don't lower your expectations, you are going to die alone. I'm coming from culture where being 27 years old and single is not good. Couple of weeks later, he sent me a message. Hi. These episodes are designed to be talking to your bestie. You know, when you sit around, you gather around, you talk about men, women's empowering, you share things, you listen to things. This is pretty much it. I am your bestie. Hi, I'm Yanina. Saying things out loud. I do say things out loud, what I think. If it resonates with you, please stick around. If it doesn't, that's okay. We can have different opinions. I am not giving an advice. I am just saying things out loud. Please subscribe to my channel and let's start talking. Who pays on a date? This is literally a legendary question and I feel it's been around for ages. I received a DM saying, "Hi Yanina, I have a question related to dating. I'm just curious, what do you think? Who should pay for a date and what would you do if a guy invites you for a date / or even trip to another city and he expects you to pay your expenses, hotel, while you sleep there with him, food and all the stuff. Would you date this kind of a man?" No. I could just stop right here and just leave it on no, but YouTube's algorithms and you guys told me that I need to do longer videos, so let's get into it. The basics states that whoever asked on a date should pay. So basically, if a man asked you on a date, he can pay for food. If he asked you on a trip to another city, he can pay for it. Well, obviously in my culture, in my way I was raised, in my society, I do understand that in my understanding and understanding of a man, he doesn't understand that if he asks me if he asks me or invites me somewhere, he understands that he is the one who's gonna pay for it. If you can't pay for food, don't simply invite. It's that simple as it is. No one forces you to pay. No one does. But if you do invite, be ready for be a man and pay for a date. I know that there are different positions and independent things and all the things. You can simply disagree with me, but me, in my opinion and my perspective and my way of living and what I believe in and what kind of man I want to be with is that he pays for our date. Especially if he invites me. If during our relationships I will invite him to somewhere, I would pay for that. So I, for example, can create a date, like invite him. This is my idea what I want to do, and actually, so there's this thing, I don't remember how it's called, but you flying on air. It's super fun. And if I would invite my man to this date, I would buy tickets to that. That's yes. That's all I am. But especially starting first date, you invited me. Be ready to take some responsibilities for that. He asks you on a date, he can pay for food. If you can't pay for food, don't invite. If you can't pay for a date, don't invite for that date. And to even more extend this answer, in my opinion, in my view of, a man, I see a man as a provider. He has to be able to provide for a family. Because as I see that, it's not that I'm just thinking about myself. I am challenging my maternity instincts and I am thinking about future of my kid. If that's just a simple hookup and you don't expect anything from this man and that's okay with you, please do whatever you want. That's fine. That's temporary. That doesn't really count. It's just it's right here, right now. But if we're talking about family and about future, I'm gonna picture you my picture of this. This goes with if my man doesn't make enough money, he can provide for a family. This is my picture situation. So I meet him. Here's me. here's a man, okay? We go on a date. He can't pay for anything. He cannot provide for family. Okay, we have some fun right away. But if it's a family thing, we're gonna get together, we're gonna get married. I am working and he is working. Okay, for now it's kind of okay. But then I am getting pregnant, okay? And I don't know what kind of pregnancy will I have. Will I have morning sickness? Will I have evening sickness? Will I just actually feel so bad that I couldn't still wake up, get up from a bed? I don't know. It's unpredictable thing. I've never been pregnant before. I don't know how it's gonna be. And even if I have been pregnant before, it's probably not the same two pregnancy could be. So I am pregnant with who knows what symptoms and who knows how I feel, and I still have to keep working, not because I want to work, because my man cannot provide for us. Okay, I'm working until 9 months, because that's simply how this picture works, because if he cannot provide for my family, I have to work being on 9 months. Okay, I am giving birth to a baby. Great. But as he cannot provide for family, I am supposed to get back to work right away, because there's a baby and there's even more money we need right now than we had just for 2 people. Now we need for 3 people. I hope not 4 right away. And he cannot provide for family. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel after I give birth. Will I have post-birth depression? I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't matter, because I have to get back to work because he cannot provide for our family. And simple like that, this is not working for me. I am not ready for that. I don't want to be pregnant and worried about how I'm gonna pay for all this. And so kids are expensive after I give a birth, and there's this small, beautiful person who came with me. Let's not forget about that. No, just no. I am not signing up for this. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. My another favorite comment is lower your expectations. No. This usually comes from men. No, this always comes from men in my comments. I'm taking it back. It's not coming from men. Because men, they know what they want. They appreciate a woman who knows what she wants and will get what she wants. But boys, they don't understand. Why do they have to do something, anything, to get something great? No, I don't want to do anything. I just want to get something. They want to do nothing and get everything. But in order for this plan to work, they have to convince a girl that's not that they don't want to do anything, that she wants too much. Nice try, not gonna work. If you don't want to do anything as a man, that's okay. I mean, no one is forcing you to do anything. But at the same time, just stay away from me, because I am not interested. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But then, all these boys in my comments are trying to threaten me. If you don't lower your expectations, you are going to die alone. You'll be miserable alone. Being a single person is not a curse. Being lonely and being alone is 2 different things. The fact that I don't have a man, the fact that I am not in relationships doesn't mean that I am lonely, okay? It's not equal. Surprise, surprise. Being single is a choice. It is better to be single than to be in relationships. And I know I'm coming from culture where being 27 years old and single is not good. You have to get married like approximately at 22 or something. But the thing is, so it doesn't matter what kind of man I'm gonna be with. Is he gonna treat me well? Will I be happy with him? It's just the fact that I actually have a man next to me, that I am married. This is what satisfies others. satisfies society because I have a man next to me. But who cares about what do I feel? Am I happy with him? Is he treating me right? What if I am single and more happy than I would be in these relationships? The answer is, I'm not living for society, I'm living for myself. And the thing is, if I will lower my expectations and I will end up with a man who will not meet my expectations and I will not be happy, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And if we're being really honest here, because we are, and I'm gonna tell you all the honesty and all the real situation about my dating, because that's okay. If it's a experience, it is. No one is perfect, and I am so far away from perfectness, and I don't like to be perfect because it's too much expectations from society. So yeah, I did, let's say, lower my expectations for once. I'm not saying it's like literally lowering expectation, but the thing was, I matched on a guy on Bumble. I was out of his league. He was not my type. He was less than average looking short guy. We are not judging here, but he was not my type. I don't want me to do this video, but I'm tough. I am gonna go through it anyway. So, we went on a date. He was really nice. He was super nervous. He was super shy. He did tell me that he is like incredibly nervous being with me right now. I am probably trying to calm him down somehow, but I don't really know what to do. And it was a nice date, but there were no sparks. It was a nice date. It was a nice restaurant, but there were nothing, like no sparks between us. We can talk, but I pretty much can talk to anyone. So this is not something like whatever. But I mean, there were no sparks. There were nothing like I wasn't attracted to him physically, emotionally, and so yeah, I didn't go with him to another date. And him being so innocent and such a nice guy as I thought he was. Couple of weeks later, he sent me a message just out of the blue. And I'm like, what? Another comment that I got. You just think about money like all other gold diggers, girls. Yeah, even the car doesn't like this. I assure you, you never find that rich guy as long as it's all you want. Seek good heart. My exact reply to this comment was, so, you just accused rich guys of being with not good heart, and then you assume that all the guys with good hearts are broke. And now you, based on your assumptions, want to put a label on me and making me feel bad that I want a rich man, not a broke one. Because really, all the normal girls are praying for broke men. Nice try, not working on me. You can let yourself out now. Thank you. He did send me back his reply, which was, nobody looking for broke men, but no one put the top priority on being rich in order to find a guy. When you fall in love, you don't care how much they have or they make. You're too young for understanding this. When you're close to your 40s, you will get what I said. Come back then and read it again. This is my favorite part. When you fall in love, you don't care how much they make. You're too young for understanding this. When you're close to your 40s, you will get what I said. Are you kidding me? This is exactly my mindset when I was 18 years old. I dated a guy. I didn't care how much money he made. I didn't care about anything. I was so in love. I didn't think about future. But me getting older and getting smarter, now I think about my future and I don't let my emotions, like, I don't know how to say it in English, but like blind anything other and don't see what kind of person he is or what kind of future I will have with him. Because again, coming back to the things I said before, I am not just thinking about myself right now. I literally think about my kids. I can survive by myself, which I do right now, and I can be simply single. I like the quote someone said. I don't want to be in relationships just because to be in relationships. I'm pretty happy and healthy, can take care of myself right now. But if I am in relationships, I want it to be better for me. I want it to level up my level and my lifestyle, not to just, making feeling me bad worse. I do like that guys in my comments usually bring money topics saying that it's bad. That it's bad that I want a rich man. That bad that I want money. First of all, even if that is that I want a rich man, why do you care? I'm not going after you. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. You simply can leave. It has literally nothing to do with you. I have my characteristics. I have what I want and I will get it. It just considers myself. It has nothing to do with you. Why do you care about someone else's money? It's not yours. I like when guys talk about money in my comments. They usually go that they have to lower my expectation, that the only thing I want is money and that money is a bad thing. I have too high standards, they say. I have to lower my expectations, they say. They say that it's all bad thing. Why? If I know what I want, if I know what characteristic I want to have, I will get it, but it's me, it's my thing. I'm not going after you. I don't know you. You probably don't even have money that you are so worried about. What's your point? But the thing is, on contrary, the guys who I know in real life, who actually have money, who actually have their businesses, who actually know what they want to in life, who are making their life what they want, they tell me that they appreciate that I know what I want. They appreciate my mindset. They appreciate and respect that I will not settle for less. And this makes them work for it. It's not that easy. It's a kind of game, but they know that there is a price and they work for it. That it's not that easy. That they have to do something for that. It's literally, I had this in real life. A guy told me that he loves my high maintenance. I don't see high maintenance as a bad word. If it's bad, I don't know. In my opinion, in my understanding, high maintenance is that you know what you want. You want nice things. You want high level lifestyle, and that's what you get. And it's more interesting for them because it's challenge. It's something they already worked. They already have money, and they want to invest it. They want to spend it on something they will be interested in. And guys don't like easy, to be honest. The other my point is, okay, I want a rich man. So what's wrong with that? Why can I not want it? Why do you want to forbid me from wanting that? It's like the same thing I'm telling you, I like blueberries. And you're like, no, you cannot like blueberries. Why do you like blueberries? You should go for apples. I'm like, why do I have to go for apples if I like blueberries? No, I think you have to do apple. No, you should like apples. And I would be like, but it has nothing to do with you. What does it have to do with you? If I want blueberries, why cannot I have them? Why do I have to change my preferences based on someone else's opinion? It doesn't make any sense for me. And third point is, I'm not going to change my lifestyle. If I was able to get an apartment what I want and live where I want and drive what I want and travel where I want and spend money on shopping and dress as I want, why do I have to meet a man who cannot afford it and then I have to lower my lifestyle? I simply don't want to do it. I do understand if we met when we were 18, any of us didn't have anything and we are starting building our life from the scratch, okay. But in my who I date, if they're 35 years old, 35 years old, a man in America with American citizen, you could get somewhere. You could. I heard some celebrity saying, I want relationships with a man who will make my life better. I don't want to be in relationships just to be in relationships. And I would say, I don't want a man just to put check mark next to it. Thank you so much for listening to my opinions, listening to my words, saying out loud. I do say that it works for me and it resonates with me. If it does resonate with you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. We can have different opinions. Please subscribe to my channel, put that like and notification notice, and I'll see you in the next episodes. Bye.